Aloha. We are live.
Aloha. Sorry, my dog.
Aloha, Jonathan. Hello. Aloha to people who watch on replay. We are live here in Oregon, in the Pacific Northwest, and in Hawaii.
Yes. Sorry, my dog's
So,
all excited because one of the little koi just dropped off the vine. If you see, there's the vine behind me. I'm gonna
mm,
do a little show and tell. That's okay before we get
oh,
started.
that's fine. Yes.
And the vine creates these really pretty
Here, let me
flowers.
put you in the big screen so everybody can see how gorgeous those flowers are.
So the vine, they're just hanging off the vine, and then those little flowers create a fruit. See, here's the flower that created this fruit. And one of these fruit just dropped off the vine. So the dogs got super excited because something happened.
Ooh. Now, do they like eating those? Can the dogs eat them?
They don't usually eat them, but for me, I love them. I mean, all I have to do is bite the top off, and then inside,
Ooh,
ah,
ooh, it squirts.
it's juicy with seeds.
Oh, so it's a squirter. Okay.
Mhm.
Hi, Nancy. Jonathan's
Oh god,
sharing
it's
us
so good.
his passion fruit with us. So we're going to go back down to
Yum yum
here.
yum yum yum. Okay.
Let me go back over to there. There we go. So I hope you're grabbing something, Nancy. Whether you're going to play with little watercolors or you're working on your sketch, your little junk journals. Um, and hello, Julie. So, Julie, you're new. I don't know
Hi,
if you were here
Julianne.
the last time, but Jonathan and I have gotten this tradition where every few months or so we get together and we just decide to do a live painting where we just sit and paint and talk to people and chat, so they kind of see our process because Jonathan is an amazing artist.
Oh, thank you.
And
I
especially if you
consider
see his,
myself the amateur, but you know.
well, we're all artists, and he makes these amazing necklaces that you can get. I'm gonna let you tell people how can you get those beautiful.
So I have a little store on Etsy called Corvid's Treasures. Um, Actually, there's a link in the description
Yes.
below. I got my link tree.
Yep.
There should be a link directly to the necklaces. If you use all caps Aloha,
Hi,
um,
Debbie.
you can get a 30% discount for those. So
Nice. And can they be no? But they can request a personalized one as well. Correct.
that is actually what I specialize in, is personalized ones. Because I notice every time I try and make one just to, like, make one to sell,
Mm-hmm.
it ends up being mine because I'm like, well, I didn't make it for somebody, so it's mine, I guess.
I have lots of those still from when I made necklaces. So, and now I'm correct. Let's see. Let me make sure. Aquarius. Oh, that is Debbie, right? I haven't seen you in a while,
Yeah.
Debbie. A
Hi,
different
Debbie.
channel. So Debbie is here, and Ascending Universal Butterfly, aka Butterfly, is here with
Hi,
us.
Butterfly.
So Jonathan and I just kick back. We invite everybody to whatever at home, grab either if it's a coloring book or crochet or whatever it is that you do that you find that's creative and relaxing, to join along with us. And if you have any questions about our processes, our art, or just want to hang out and chat, feel free. We This is a whole creative session. And sometimes we pick a tarot card before we do a show. And Jonathan, which one did you pick?
I'm going with the Ace of Pentacles, I guess. I usually do a lot of research before, but this week I just ran out of time to do my research. But I mean, we're all tarot readers, so I think we pretty much know the
Yeah.
gist of the Ace of Pentacles. It's the beginning of the suit, right? It's got
Yes.
the uh, the potency of all the rest of the suit.
And all those wonderful opportunities and possibilities that
Mhm.
are coming your way. And Julie, congratulations. I just sold my first art piece today. Yay! Wonderful.
Absolutely.
Congratulations. What a great feeling, isn't that? I know when I sold my first, one, even years later when I didn't sell anything for quite some time and I got back into it in my 40s and to sell that first piece, it was amazing. And let's see. So Debbie says, unfortunately, she is working, but maybe we'll get you inspired for when you get home later on. However, she says, I have recently started the Artist Way, and I have heard that has helped a lot of people with their creativity in all areas, really, of life. And we have Madame Maru has joined us.
Maruta.
And Nancy says she's switching to TV mode.
Oh,
And
oh,
Butterflies,
the big screen.
I love the beautiful dark choice of colors. And for me, I got called to a deck I haven't pulled out in a while. It's a slightly different pip deck, but I just love the colors. It's the Crystal Tarot. Of course, by from Scarabeo. It's by Elisabetta Trevisan. And I was kind of torn between two color palettes, the Devil and the Hermit. And so I think I'm going to do a little combination of both because I like the deeper colors, but I like the magentas. So it's a little, with my iPad, the colors don't always come out quite accurate. So I got like an underpainting of Naphthol red and magenta. But from here on out, who knows where it goes. So
Right.
you
Gotta
never,
go.
never know.
Gotta go with the flow. So I'm just trying to get in the sky.
And I was going to continue working on this, but I wanted to start something different. But this last week or so, I've been working on this piece, and I'm quite happy. I struggle here and there, but
Pretty. I like
I'm
how it's
like,
turning out though.
yes, I am too. Finally, kind of, because sometimes most paintings get where you have that ugly, phase where you're like looking at it going, oh, now what? But
Right.
we're past that, and hopefully I'll have that finished by this weekend. And Hobo Hideaway is here. I'm trying to remember. That's Keith, right?
I'm not sure I remember Hobo Hideaway.
Oh, I think Hobo I met through Cosmic Orphans channel. So I think it's Keith. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Heather, a written story in a painting. It's just inspired by some branches out in the park, and then I start laying some shapes down, and after that it's Jack. I'm sorry, Jack. So Jack is Hobo
Good little
Hideaway. So good to see you, Jack. Just think of Jack Sparrow. Oh, Captain Jack Sparrow.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
All righty, so let's get this painting started. And Jonathan and I will do our best to chat as we go along, the best that we can.
Hi, Iron Fire Horse.
That's Irene. Hello, Irene. Good to see you.
Irene.
So let's get some orange in here. Yeah, when I do some of these, I don't even have. Sometimes I'm inspired by some shapes or things in nature that I sketch or take pictures of. But a lot of times, lately, whenever I start to paint, the painting tells me what I'm going to paint. Jack Shit. That's right. That's your last name. Very cool. I can remember that now. Schitt's Creek. So Jack Shit, welcome. I love that. Love, love, love that. Okay. Let's see, I've used this brush in a while. So for everybody coming in, hopefully you've got some colored pencils or a coloring book or whatever that you do.
What's everyone working on? Let us know. Or are you just here to watch us work? Which is
Jonathan
fine.
and I don't mind. We'll pick up the slack for everybody today. So how's the weather been?
Hot.
Because the last time I remember reaching out, there was that hurricane that was coming your way, but you were like, we need the
Yeah.
water. So hopefully.
We never got rain.
Oh, no.
It went too far north and like sucked all the moisture with it. So that's okay. We just hopefully we'll have a wet winter because even though we're in the middle of the biggest ocean on the planet, somehow we are in the middle of a drought.
Go figure, right?
Every island in Hawaii has got drought conditions right now.
I got to share this. Jack said, I put this up on the screen. If you ever own any of my artwork, you can own an original piece of shit. Oh, Jack, you're too much. Jack, what kind of work do you do again?
Miracle.
And Julie says, listening, might work on some whimsical house paintings.
Oh, nice.
Sounds fun. And Maru is saying, I'm shuffling my Meraki Tarot. So I'm getting some new decks in. So I just as we started going live a few minutes ago, I got a phone call. My Ancestral Healing Oracle by Ina Segal with the artwork of Jenna Della Gratalia came in. So after our show today, yep. Huh?
One of your faves.
Yes. People have a hard time saying her last name. Sometimes I trip up, but it's Della Gratalia. And it sounds even better when you have a nice Italian accent to say it properly. And then Friday, I'm supposed to get my Maven Oracle deck. And then I ordered another one. No thanks to Tony at Antoinette, Tarot and Jewelry. So the minute I saw that, I was like, oh my God, I got to have that. So I will be doing that reveal as soon as I get it. Probably estimated date, end of the month to the first week or two in October. So I am very excited to get that deck. And it's just like, okay, got to start, coming back on the decks again.
Right. Well, I had my birthday recently, so I ordered Mindscape Tarot.
Did I miss your birthday on I'm sorry.
September 7th was my birthday.
Oh,
and I turned the big old 50.
I think I said, I can't remember. The days blend well. If I didn't, then happy belated birthday, big 50. Oh boy. I remember. Anyway. I'm struggling with being in my 50s now. So let's see. Jack shared with us. Actually, let me back up. Debbie says, I recently finished 2 crocheted baby blankets. The mama who got hers on Saturday burst into tears. It was the first time I got that reaction. Oh, Debbie, that's wonderful. Debbie, I started picking up my crochet hook again after almost 10 years. And it's like everything that I had learned before, I completely forgot. I'm starting all over again. I'm even struggling with the basic granny square. But I'm determined, Debbie. I'm determined. So I bet you those blankets are beautiful. And she probably felt too that when we make something like that personally and give it to someone, it has that extra special touch of love, and deeper meaning, to that item. So when it's handmade, that's perfect. Let's see.
Nothing more touching than a handmade gift, that's for sure.
Exactly. And Jack says, I do a lot of different things, mostly wood carving, some painting, glass blowing, jewelry, walking sticks, wind chimes, stuff. I like that. I like exploring all kinds of different creative avenues aside from, painting and drawing and playing with pastels and playing with watercolors and then doing jewelry. And then I did some soap making, made some, scented body oils, and then the crochet, and things come back and forth. And
thank you, Irene.
Yes, everyone's saying happy birthday.
Jack.
I'm trying to keep up. I don't know how far I'm going to get with this.
Butterfly is asking if we channel our paintings. I think I do in some cases because I I get in a zone where my brain's not really on. It's just, what do I do next? Kind of, I don't know how else to describe it other than what do I do next?
Mm-hmm. For me, I started painting these little tiny cards on these cards last year with just basic craft paint and a little bit of acrylic paint that I had. And I noticed that I started seeing faces started appear. I mean, they've always done that, but more so.
Mm-hmm.
And I see animals, I see, shapes, I sometimes see faces, and I think it's more pronounced now that that's what I do. Because a lot of times I'll have an idea for a painting. I'm like, this is what I'm going to do. And the painting's like, no, this is what we're going to do. Sometimes it lets me have my way, but
I'm just letting this dry right now.
And Debbie says, I spend most of the summer in RA flares. So as soon as I was able to crochet, I crocheted my heart out. I have a hard time. I don't have RA, Debbie, but I do have, inflammation. And they kind of thought at one point I might have been showing lupus markers. But I noticed that, during the summers between that and other things, I just don't do summers good anymore. For me, I enjoy the cooler, sometimes even darker months now, as I've gotten older. So fall definitely is my favorite season of all. And then, going into winter, I don't mind winter. I grew up in Buffalo, so I've always, didn't mind the snow really, until it lasted a little too long. I was like, okay, spring. And then the summer hits, and then I'm like dying. So, and so Maruta put Jack's channel in the
Thank you, Maruta.
Thank you. And I'm going to take a quick sip because I am having a hot flash. Gotta love those. Menopause, yay, 50s.
Go get acupuncture.
I wish I come to you, Jonathan, if I could.
Yeah, it's one of the things I specialized for a while was menopause and hot flashes. In fact, there was a woman I was treating who, she didn't have hot flashes. She was just trapped in a burning building 24/7.
That's scary. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness! And you were able to help her. Whew. Did you use watermarks? I don't sell online. When I do share my artwork pictures on Instagram and Facebook, I don't, because I really don't know how to watermark. So
you just got to put in like a program or an app or something, watermark app. But I don't know. That's some extra steps that you might not necessarily have the time to deal with. What am I gonna do next here? Still waiting for this to dry. I have used a little too much wet.
You could never use too much. No,
no, too much wet. Like add a little too much water to it.
Jonathan's painting is a little moist right now.
Moist. I don't mind.
Moist. Everybody's favorite word. Well, that's how my classes are right now. That's how I feel with this. Oh my goodness. I think I had a friend I hadn't seen in almost 17 years come and visit me from Eugene over the weekend. And she's been through menopause, and she explained a lot of what I'm going through. So thank goodness. Jack says, I want some acupuncture. And Barfly says, Jonathan, your painting reminds me of the infinite void.
Okay, I could see that. I guess that's what I could do. Add a little more to the sky.
And let's see, just checking Irene now. Then Irene says, I learned how to do watermarks in 2000 on Microsoft, but too long ago for me to remember. Yeah. And it seems like nowadays everybody gets around stuff. That's actually what I heard happened to, I believe it was Olivia Rose, if that's her name properly, that did the mermaid's hand purse or something, oracle cards. she was sharing her process on Facebook, and somebody went and stole her images. Is there, so yeah, I sometimes worry about that.
Camera's down, man.
That's why I don't like shopping on places like Temu, because you got to really be careful. I mean, of other stuff, I suppose, but when it comes to, artists, creators, decks, they sell quite a bit of counterfeits. God, watch them too. I got stuck with one on Facebook before, and I didn't realize that's what it was when I was first starting out, I was a prodie. I was a newbie.
Well, we've all been newbies. Yeah, the blue's still wet.
Should figure out the watermark to protect your beautiful work. I know, Irene. I know, my dear.
Guess well, the green is still wet.
You hear the peacocks, right? Is that the peacocks?
No, there's doves.
Oh, the doves. Why do I always? I know the peacocks got the squawk, but I thought they had a little bit of a song voice too.
The peacocks have so many different calls. It's kind of crazy. There's one that sounds like a baby screaming.
Oh my God. You know what's scary is if anyone heard Nancy, and I know you're watching Nancy's Aztec death call whistle. It sounds exactly like that. Some woman or something. I mean, it was. Yeah, she shared that Monday on the live for our Sacred Feminine show. Boy, that was something else. Perfect for the Halloween season. Let's see. Let's get some purple.
Oh, it's so weird. So just across the orchard on the other side is there's like a little shopping area, including like Long's and a little Mexican restaurant and that kind of stuff. And for some reason there's this like weird contraption flashing blue in the sky that's like every hour, half hour or something says, "For your protection, this area is under surveillance and being recorded." And I just heard it like across the orchard. I'm like,
so yeah, Big Brother's always watching.
Yeah. Didn't used to be
that. I feel like somebody's watching me. And I have no privacy.
Here for Fourth Friday, there's definitely going to be some cameras watching.
Who was?
Who
was watching?
That camera.
Oh, that camera, yeah.
It's been there for months now. It showed up on a Fourth Friday, and then it's just they never took it away. I'm thinking that it's a permanent thing. Add some grass, and of course I'm gonna end up painting over the grass. Add a little garden in here.
Oh, I don't know if I like that purple on there. Ooh, I don't think I do. And Nancy says, Heather loves my death whistle. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Irene says, I had a big channel play one of my videos during one of their live streams. I didn't mind. I was flattered, really. He called it the most wholesome video he'd seen recently. So, Irene, you have a channel where you put up your videos? I did not know that. I'll have to try to check one of them out these days. I have so many new peeps in my circle, trying to keep track of everybody. Oh, that's a little better. Not much.
Next. Okay.
Soul expansion. Ooh, I like that butterfly. Oh,
Might
so
use up
Nancy put an
all my
iron.
white.
What was that?
So I might use up all my white on this. I mean, these are just tiny little.
Oh, yeah. That's why I always like to get a big tube of white. Though I
Yeah.
try not to use it too much because I try to tint with other colors to keep it less, washed out. But sometimes
Right.
you need that white to make the lighter color to make the other one lighter. So
And
all about
then when you need the white, you're like, oh, I used it all up to lighten other colors.
yeah. It's all about practice and learning what works best. Not really getting the color I want.
Very good.
I don't know. Lately, I have a hard time paying when I know people are watching me.
Yeah.
I
I
never
just
used.
like feeling guilty. I'm like, oh God, I'm supposed to be paying attention to the chat too. Hi, Kristen Louise.
Kristen's here. Where? Oh, and there's Jax.
Hi,
Jax
Jackie.
here. So we got Jax, Mangled Unicorn. We got. Where's Kristen Louise? Oh, there she is. Hey, Kristen. Oh, we all start from a starts. I mean, Kristen, I didn't. You should see what my early stuff looked like. So please.
Yeah.
We all put, a little bit of work and effort. We really want to learn. Will we be a Picasso? I don't know if I want to strive to be, but different people will have different different skills. Just a ride, party can start. That's what Jack said. That's funny. But she is a hoot.
You should, Irene.
Yeah, especially if you love being outside, just doing sketches or painting of Le Canal. I had an idea for this painting and it's not quite getting there. Let's see.
Oh, it's good. It's super windy all of a sudden.
I can hear the wind.
Oh my God, there goes one of my paintbrushes.
The wind's got to be beautiful though, especially off the ocean, and you got those balmy, Hawaiian breezes, and I don't know. To me, it sounds heavenly. And for people new to this, Jonathan and I have had guests in the past. Sometimes we'll have other readers join us. Trying to get maybe some subscribers to join us on a future show. We've had Diana Bowles join us. Whoop.
Oh. There's a Mina teasing them.
Birds love to tease the dogs.
Mm-hmm. Mimi, enough. Thank you. Mimi, no. Sorry about that. They get excited over birds.
Well, like I said, my Mozzie, I'm surprised I haven't heard him yet, knock on wood. Let's see, yum. Food art is the bomb. I put love in my dishes, as I'm sure you do. Irene is the nickname. That Gumby? Irene, one of your nicknames is Gumby? Wow. So let me
Guppy.
back up a little bit here. Like I said, trying to paint and
Trying to paint and pay attention. Yeah.
let's see. Mine will be in game. I'm designing my village in this game. However, with the new. Oh, so you're a game developer. Oh, very cool.
I love that Maruta. So the Maruts are what the Hindus call the gods of the wind.
Let's see.
That's
What are
really
you
cool.
both going to name your paintings? I have no idea. I
Uh,
have to wait till I start getting.
my version of the Ace of Pentacles, I guess. Oh, it's been paint all over me.
Next thing you know, we're going to see Jonathan go, wee! No, it's okay. Like, no, Jonathan, stay with us. You can't have him. But no, for me, sometimes if I can't get the name, if I'm listening to music, I'll go back and look at the playlist and see if maybe a word or a title. Like one of the last ones I did, I was listening to some 80s music and a little bit of Sarah Brightman, and I heard Sarah Brightman's version and I heard the original by the Cocktail Twins called Eperdu. And as I was looking at the painting, I said, oh, this is perfect. So I named, so it's different things, certain words, there'll be a song. um, you know I just let things come to me, as is. I mean, it's hard for me to make titles of my stuff. It really, really is. Let's see. We have. Oh, so you got a Five Below where you are for cheap canvases. Yep. And
Stuff at Roth.
okay, there's the Maruts, or the Maruts are what the Hindus call the gods of the winds. Yes. And Irene puts love in her cooking.
That's the only kind of cooking I like.
Okay. I'm not sure where this painting's going. So for people who came in a little bit later, this is the one I'm currently working on. And it should be finished by this weekend. And then I have I got black canvas from Hobby Lobby, 24 by 36. So
Ooh, black canvas.
yeah, black
That's
canvas.
fun.
Those are fun to paint on. Let's see, haven't done one in a while, but actually, the three black canvases that I painted on, they turned out to be a triptych. And guess who currently owns them and hangs in her house? Marina.
Oh, Marina.
Mm-hmm. Heart Center Tarot.
Hi, Beth.
Asparagus is here.
Asparagus.
There's a little joke with that. Someone went to go type in aspasia and their autocorrect changed it to asparagus and they didn't realize it and they hit send. And so it's been a little joke. But hi Beth, it's good to see you. Oh, Beth, there's really not much to see yet because it's like I'm trying to keep up with chat and stuff. But oh, the other one. Oh, you're probably talking about the other one, not this one. Yeah. The other painting is so deep. Yeah, sometimes I have anxiety when I paint and I shouldn't, but because I'm trying to get a certain look or a certain color. There's an artist that I've been looking at. I actually have a book of hers, which was spendy, but I tore it apart. and I went through the pictures, and I'm not going to show it in case of copyright or whatever. But
Right.
Erin Hanson, Erinhanson. I like her color palette she uses in a lot of her paintings, and her technique is that she will pre-mix all of her colors ahead of time. She will know where she's going to put them. She doesn't blend them or anything on the canvas. Pretty much when she puts it down, it's there and it's on to the next. I mean, it's incredible what she can do, but at the same time, I like playing around and mixing colors and stuff. But I've been trying some of her technique.
I like playing with
Yeah, me too.
That's part of like why I love it so much.
Been playing a little bit more with glazing, with doing colors, glazing colors over each other. You know, I really like this Naphthol red. There's an art store in Medford that has these tiny little tubes for like $2, and I don't know. I kind of like that color, but I am getting more into the natural earth paints, which I'll probably use at some point in this painting. They're based here in Oregon. So for new people, let me share them a little bit with everybody. I do need to apply for an affiliate link. I was told I can. But there is a young lady named Leah. I don't know, young lady. I call everybody young lady. They're younger than me now. And she is an artist. And I think it was a year or so back, she got pregnant, and she was just astounded at how much toxic, materials were in paints and stuff. And so she didn't want to paint, well, and expose, possibly her baby or anything to that, with the toxins. So she went and she devised her own line of paints. Um,
Oh,
they're
very cool.
they're vegan, they're plant based. There's they're all natural. They're eco friendly. And let me pull. Well, here's one of her tubes. Natural earth paint, and she, uses a Y to, call her acrylic. Um, and and they're water resistant. They're archival, and so well,
That's
she's
impressive.
limited. To me, it's a little bit of a limited palette. It's mostly because you can mix, but for me here, every time I try to mix any colors, by the time I get to them, they're dry because we don't have a lot of moisture here. We're a very dry area, so it's a little frustrating. But her paints are spendy. They're on the more spendy side, but she's got a line for face painting for kids. They're non-toxic because even the ones that are on the market, she said most of them are still toxic. There's still toxic materials in there. Hers for the kids paints for face painting, all natural, non-toxic. She's got you can make your own oil paints. Everything is no fumes, no nothing. It's just all natural walnut oil. She makes a natural varnish. She does watercolor. She does liquid acrylic. So she's really, yeah, I love getting behind a company. I still will have to order from other ones for certain colors and things that I like, but as I'm going out through certain basic colors, I try to replace them, and I can afford it with one of her tubes. And Auto Carrot is hilarious. Okay, so we're having
I'm giving a
there's
thumbs
a
up.
thumb on your forehead. Bye, Kristen. Going to head to the gym. There you go. Good for you,
Oh,
girl.
nice.
My ass. So yeah, they're joking about the autocorrects. Let's see. Um,
Did you miss? I was showing the painting while you were talking.
um,
Here, let me show you, Heather.
well, let's put you on the big screen so we can all see. Let me do. No. Oh, wait a minute. Where did you go?
I don't
Uh-oh.
know. I'm still here somewhere. Did you hide me?
Why is it doing that?
What the?
What the
What's
fang?
happening?
Here. There we go. And then there we go.
we go.
Ooh, I like the stone wall. I like the
Thank you.
stones. Come through the portal. Come to the other side.
Oh, yeah. So I got to paint the other side. Like a little trail. So what am I gonna do now? I gotta let it dry. That's what I got.
Yeah. Alrighty. So, okay. Kristen had to leave, but she said, I did a painting once of a mother and baby. The baby was on point. The mother I just couldn't get right. She looked like the Elephant Man. I swear. Oh God, Kristen. Oh,
Okay,
nope.
so please.
Let's see. I know I should be happy for Jonathan that he appears to be in paradise, sitting in perfect shade with the soft breeze, cooling the temperatures, but I'm not a good person. It's pissing me off. Jonathan's like, oh.
I can't help it. I am where I am, so.
Let's see. And Maria says, that's great, Jonathan. I go through that portal. And Butterfly says, I love that so much, Jonathan. Butterfly, a spiritual awakening.
Throwing my brushes away.
I was saying, nice portal. And Irene says, I love stones. I want to walk through that arch. There you go.
Things are blowing away everywhere.
Well, Beth, that can kind of be your revenge for Jonathan. He's in paradise. The wind's throwing his shit all over the place. His stuff all over the place.
Trade winds ain't no joke. And when they blow this early in the day, it's crazy because they're usually blasting. Although, it almost looks like it's Kona winds blowing. Which means it comes from the south instead of the north. Trade winds come from the north. The Kona winds come from the south. And as Kona winds blow, it's usually going to bring fog, which is volcanic smog.
Oh.
And that's nasty. It's nasty. There's like this yellow haze, and you just like, a lot of people have breathing problems, feel like they're coming down with something because they got a sore throat, their eyes burn, a lot of allergy-like symptoms. Hi, Viviani. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, Viviani. Yes, she had a lot of. A lot of people have birthdays in September.
I do not own a gallery butterfly, but I have shown at the Maui. What is it? Art Maui, which I think they're bringing it back this year, or do they just bring it back? It's usually in spring. And then I've also shown at the faculty and student showcase at the Hui. I'm going to mangle it. I just call it the Hui, but it's like a longer name. The Hui. I'm blanking, but it's basically it's like an art campus that's been around since like I want to say like 1895 or something like that. Like it's
wow.
Yeah, and there's like you can learn all kinds of art there. It's where I took my jewelry making classes for like actual like silversmithing and stuff. My son got to take a ceramics class for kids there, and he loved it. It was amazing. So.
And speaking of jewelry, for those who have joined us since, in the description box, Jonathan's link tree.
It's like blowing in the screen now. Okay.
And if you go to his Etsy store and you like one of his pieces, use the code ALOHA for 30% off.
Yeah, and I don't really have specific pieces on there. I do. I only make to order. So
that's right.
If you order a necklace from me, it's going to be unique to you because I usually have people's guides come through to help me create the necklace. I wear it. It's not just a necklace. It's a wearable.
Let me put you on the big screen so people can see what one of your pieces.
Well, I'm wearing this one here. I'll take it off so I can show it. This is one of my pieces here. It's a little more simple. I also have necklaces that have these like clumps of crystals. And
that's gorgeous.
This is, I mean, they all have unique.
That ocean jasper?
That is ocean jasper. And I actually made this necklace with two bracelets of mine that broke.
Oh, I think it's
uh,
creative.
a charolite bracelet, and a ocean jasper bracelet. So, and then I also have some like little chunks of Larimar,
Ooh, I love Larimar.
rutilated quartz, some pyrite. Oh yeah, and a big chunk of black tourmaline over the heart to protect it. Yeah, so this is one of my personal ones.
So if you want a personalized crystal grid or crystal necklace,
Crystal grid necklace used
crystal grid
for
necklace.
spiritual work. Like I've had people ask me to make necklaces specifically to work with ancestors, to help bring them peace, to help bring them calm, to help them connect with like the bear goddess, the bear mother, uh, multiple different other things. I know I've lost count at this point. So,
And Debbie's
yeah.
right. Christmas and New Year's. Well, I was going to say, oh, that was 9 months ago, but hey, holidays are coming up too, so that make
Right.
a perfect gift too for somebody.
And I don't just make a necklace, I also do a specific 3-part ritual for each necklace where I do a sun bath. The necklace is placed out in the sun no longer than an hour at most, because I know there's some crystals that don't do well in the sun. But I like to, when I'm done making it, I put it in the sun to blast out any energy. And then I drape it over a salt lamp as my earth bath to help, charge it. And then I usually do a crystal skull grid around the necklace, either on a full moon or a new moon, depending on like what the necklace is about, like the energy of it. And for some people, I even make like a matching moon water to go with the necklace. I've done that in the past. And then I usually take a couple of the crystals from the grid that charged up or activated the necklace, and I ship it with the necklace to you. So, and Nancy has an amazing one. Yeah.
Yes, she does. And also, Maruta put in Jonathan's.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah,
Monica.
thank you. And Jack says, "Whoops, love that." Me too.
So yes, these are important to me because I feel like I'm empowering people when they get a necklace from me. Another one that you might see is Amanda of
Tropical Empress.
Tropical Empress
And Spirit.
and Spirit. That's right. She's got one that got a lot of charolite actually on it, which is
she was in tears when she first was like, "This is so beautiful, Jonathan. I love it."
I love my crystal. I'm decked out. Okay, oh no, the stones are still wet.
And whoops, wait a minute. I just missed something here. Where did it go?
Wait, it's just me. Where are you?
Oh, here we go.
Don't leave me by myself.
All by myself. Don't want to be.
Not too much now.
I just saw something, and Lottie B is here. Hello, Lottie B.
Hi, Lottie B.
Pianist extraordinaire. Please check
out
yeah,
and
her channel.
Maruta is reminding people that I also created a Hawaiian Lenormand. So there's links on the link tree as well. It's you can order it from Make Playing Cards, basically.
See, I was going to go through them, but I hear kind of like you hardly get any money. You gotta like sell.
Oh, I know. I don't. I didn't do it with money. I did it just for the experience of creating a deck and putting it out there, more than anything.
I was thinking about the printing on demand.
I'm trying to get my act together and finish the guidebook for my runes.
Get your act together, Jonathan.
I know. Well, part of it is just that the guidebook is taking forever because I like have all these pieces and I'm not sure how. It's like this big jigsaw puzzle. I'm not quite sure how it works.
And Viviani, we are both using acrylics.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan found an inexpensive set at Ross for $6.
18 colors and 2 brushes, and it was, as you can see, $5.99 plus tax. Not that I'm getting paid by Ross to talk about them at all.
But hey, when you find a deal, you find a deal.
Right.
Even the dollar store has an acrylic paint. It's not, a thick body, but I was using a couple when I was working on my own deck cards last year, and it really wasn't bad. I mean, I was kind of impressed, even though it was more of a liquid acrylic, like a tempera. It's still the color held up pretty good, and it wasn't like chalky or nasty, fluid. It was, at least the ones I had were nice and consistent. Um, let's see. Jack says the best art store in town closed. Pearl Art Supplies. Oh my God, Jack's. There was one when I was in high school. Well, yeah, but when I was in my 20s, thank God I got to go to it because they ended up closing it down. But there was a huge Pearl paint in New York City, and there were like 5 floors to the store, and it was so sad to hear that they went out of business. I don't do Hobby Lobby because of their. Yeah, I
Yeah,
go to
I
them
avoid.
because
There's not even a Hobby Lobby here, so I'm lucky.
I can afford them. Michael's overcharges, and Hobby Lobby offers a better deal, and quality for what I can afford. So I just kind of I try not to buy anything that's on full price. I try to wait for all the sales so they don't get full price. But yeah, that's where.
The only art, like real official art store that we have here is the Ben Franklin. And then there's Ace around the corner that has a little art section. And Ross. I mean, that's really my only options unless I want to order online.
Yeah, because most other stores just charge so much for canvas. It's not even funny.
Well, that's why I won't go to Ace because they charge full, like, ridiculous amounts of money for what you get. So, shop S Smart, Jackie.
Shop Best Smart. I don't. Oh, Shop Smart. Oh, there we go.
Shop Smart. Shop S Smart. Evil Dead reference.
So Jack's son is a trans. Okay, that's a hard no for you. Understood. Understood. So if anyone hears any yelling or anything, that's just the kids across the way playing at the park.
Mm.
We have a nice day today. It's like 80 is for our high because the last few days it's been between here and Medford and upper 90s, almost 100 in some areas again. But hopefully this should be it with the intense heat and, fall.
That is one thing, even though I live in the summerlands, really, because it's always summer here. It like even in summer, the highest we get will be low 90s. So the advantage of being surrounded by ocean, I guess.
Beautiful weather. Yeah, and we need more rain because it gets hot, and of course we get fires here, and they're really good about jumping in on them right away. It's just that first when we first moved here, and I could see it right from my window. That kind of scared me. I mean, it wasn't close to me, but I could still see it clearly across the way. That it was at night, and you could see this line of a red fire, and I was like, oh my god, no. So sea breezes, yes.
Just a couple days ago, I was gonna go pick up my son from school, and I'm like, "What is going on?" I had to close up my whole car because there was a huge fire. Our town got evacuated.
Oh no.
Still only like 70% contained. So like, oh god, not again.
Yeah, we had another one the other day, but it was a car fire, and some of it jumped into the brush, and but they were there, boom, And I got this app that alerts right away when calls get received and lets people know, where it is, how much of it's contained, who's on its way. So,
Yeah, I just downloaded one of those apps because I think it's necessary if we are gonna have freaking fire seasons.
yeah.
And Capital Hino is horrific.
I mean, last few years, Lahaina, then L.A., and then there's
Lahaina.
or Lahaina. My apologies, Lahaina.
The reason why that was so devastating is because it was the capital of the Kingdom of Hawaii.
Oh, jeez.
And not only that, but there was museums with like irreplaceable Hawaiian artifacts, not to mention like all the contracts and treaties and all the stuff signed with like all the different countries and
History.
History just gone. Well, and some of it was devastating because it's like, the king's feathered cape made from feathers of a bird that no longer exists.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Huh? Wait a minute. What?
What?
Maruta's saying my Etsy store is still on hiatus. I thought I turned that off. Okay, give me a minute. Let me just finish here with my little path. Oy vey. Thanks for letting me know, Maruta.
Yeah.
I swear I had clicked the stupid button.
So Jack said, "This is my boomstick, Army of Darkness." I'm not sure what that means, Jax.
She's referencing a movie. It's a horror comedy movie.
Gotcha.
Okay, let me see here.
Oh, Viviani, they took off the word dick. Yeah, it was so funny, guy. Did you order from Dick Blick? So for a while there, they kept, but they changed it to Blick. That's funny. But yeah.
There we
like
go.
Beavis and Butthead. They said dick.
Everything should be on now, Maruta. Hopefully.
Whew. Hot flash again, damn it.
Sounds like a poor movie title.
Oh my God, Irene. Yeah, boomstick. Yeah, I mean.
This is my boomstick.
Yo.
That would be Ash. God, what's his last name? I was obsessed with those movies back in the day.
Oh, I don't like horror movies.
I don't usually like horror movies, but because there was such like an amazing amount of comedy in it, yeah.
Could have been worse if they left the B out. Boomstick?
Boomstick.
Oh, I have no idea. Renaissance Camelot's toe. Renaissance porn Camelot's toe. Oh my God, chaps.
What is going on?
We have lost control, Jonathan.
I'm just trying to paint over here.
Mayday.
Wait, we're painting and suddenly we're talking about what now?
You know, Jax, have you ever thought about doing stand up? I'm serious. You're funny. Uh, there's nothing solid about this piece yet. I'm just still playing. Like I said, later on, I'll kick back, put my music back on.
Oh, where did that? Oh, that's right. I got blown away. Just one moment, and then you grab my paintbrush.
Let's see, we're at 102.
Oh wow, we've been painting for over an hour already.
Yes, we and I got nothing really to show for it.
I know, right? Here's what I have to show for it.
There you go. Me?
I got a little something. I still need to fill in the garden and then put the pentacle in the sky.
Like again, my camera is not.
Oh, right, and some mountains in the background.
Yeah. My video camera's not picking up the color well, especially when it's red and there's purples or magentas. It washes them completely. It's just like, ugh.
Jack says, but I'm a scaredy cat.
Yeah, right. Just pretend people in the crowd are a chat room. There you go.
Oh,
and we're all sitting there.
So I haven't worked out in a week because the gym that I go to has been closed since Sunday.
Uh-oh.
Because
COVID?
No, they were changing out all of the equipment, or apparently at least half of it. So after this, I am probably going to go to the gym because I haven't worked out in a week and I'm jonesing.
There you go. I wish I had that kind of, because this girl's put on some weight, y'all.
It's kind of funny. I have been working out since I was like 19, but it's been like really haphazard, off and on. I mean, back when I was 19, I took a weightlifting class, so I like at least learned the basics. But I got in this weird habit of like, going for 6 months solid, really good, and then 2 years go by before I go to the gym again.
Yeah.
So, but after I got long COVID and trying to go to the gym, like I literally couldn't work out.
Yeah.
On 5 minutes into it, I felt like I was gonna keel over because of the weird parasympathetic response because of the long COVID. And once about a year ago now, last September, I got COVID for the third time. And because I already had long COVID, I got put on Paxlovid. And I think that started kicking it out of my system or something because I started feeling better. I mean, I still have some lingering symptoms, which I think might be permanent at this point. But my husband last December was like, you haven't been to the gym in like 2 years. Let's at least try. Like, you can stop if anything starts happening. And so I went last December and got through an hour and a half of working out with no real issue. I mean, it was hard because I hadn't worked out forever. But it created this, I don't know, there's like a switch that got flipped where like instead of it being, oh God, I have to work out, it was like, oh boy, I get to work out. I think that switch is why I've been so like dedicated to the gym, being very consistent.
Yeah, Jonathan's got some guns. He's been showing off his guns. Check them out. And Butterfly says, you look so good, Jonathan. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, I used to have a friend that used to, in one of her videos said, welcome to the gun show. Like, oh my God.
So my husband's a veterinarian, and like he's been working out since he was 16, and like consistently. So he's built. Um, he got himself this shirt. He's a veterinarian. He got himself a shirt that says "Call the vet" because these puppies are sick. And it shows like a kid doing like the muscles and like, only a vet would think that's funny.
Bum, ba-dum, bum.
Right? Oh, it's so cute though. It's funny. I guess it's looking a little less like pale. There's some stones and grass. Focus on at the moment. I think that's pretty good.
And Irene says, I haven't recovered since my last bout with COVID. Wish I hadn't forgotten. See, I don't go near the for me personally, I don't go near the vaccines. I have health family history and some other things, and it just kind of makes me a little nervous. So I've had it once, and it kicked my ass, but I made it, and knock on wood, I've been fortunate not to get it again. Um, but yeah, it took me a little while to get back on, about a month. You
I
know,
don't think I can take the vaccine anymore because when was it? God, it must have been like 3 years ago now. I got a booster shot and started having weird heart palpitations.
exactly. And they're not doing anything to
I
keep
went in to go
getting
get the
it.
shot, and I'm like, as long as it's not Pfizer, and they're like, oh, but it is Pfizer. I'm like, well, okay, I'm not taking it then.
Yeah.
That's the only shot I've had. But I'm vaccinated and I've had it 3 times, so I think my immune system's as good as it's gonna get against the thing. So, but so many variants constantly.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, Heather likes not just because conspiracies, but I think there's a lot of some conspiracies that have
A grain of truth.
yeah you know. So for me, that whole episode, to me was planned. But this is YouTube Heather's opinion, nobody else's. I'm not claiming it as fact, so don't get upset with me. You gotta watch with YouTube. Let's see. Jack says, Heather, yours makes me think of a phoenix rising. Oh, thank you. Heather, would you please hold your. Well, it's like I said, the color, believe me, because I can't really concentrate and do this, this is probably going to look a hell of a lot different when it's time to do a later reveal. But again, like I said, the colors don't really show up on the camera, especially the video. So it's hard to see. It almost looks like it's all just red with a few dabs of other color there in the one corner, but it's got some layers. It's on its way. And I'm looking at the cards and this other piece of Hanson's arm, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not seeing that. But we'll get there. It'll be what's supposed to be. And let's see. Beth says, I always get vaccinated and boosted. I don't have any reaction. When my booster was late, I got terrible COVID. When I was boosted, it wasn't as bad. Oh, I'm glad that it helped you, Beth. Irene says, I had it bad before they had the vaccine. Got it again twice after the vaccine, and it was mild. Then I forgot to get the one hit me hard. Yeah, we're all different. And Irene says, that's why I can't do the Zoom call with you guys. And mine is mangled. Why? Oh, because of low energy, or you can't breathe or talk. Oh, you can't breathe or talk right. Oh my goodness, Irene, I'm so sorry about that, honey. Neil, oh, 111. I just looked at my time that says 111. Oh man, don't know what to do. To do more. So, how much longer you want to
Yes.
paint, dude?
I should probably head out soonish rather than later, but this has been a blast. I mean,
Yes.
I usually get my painting mostly finished, like maybe halfway done.
Jonathan sends me pictures. Look, I'm done, or this is how far I've gone. I'm like, keep going, keep going.
Right. So I'll just show what I've got so far.
The portal.
Path.
That sky reminds me of a lapis lazuli stone. That beautiful blue color.
Yeah.
Very nice.
There's too much glare going on. Feels like there's too much glare.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Very nice. You want me to put you on the big screen?
Oh no, that's fine.
Well, everyone's saying, I like that, Jonathan. Amazing technique on the clouds. Lottie B says, awesome. Julie, nice. See, Jack says, bruh. I'm weird all the time. I can't help it. Okay. So there must be more conversations going on that I didn't catch on the way. It's because the light is behind you.
Irene says I have severe laryngitis.
I saw that.
Go away. Sorry, Irene. Because the light is actually the sun's actually that way, but it's because I'm in shadow, so I'm surrounded by light for the camera, I think.
And Barfly says, tremendous both of you, and such a pleasure to watch. Like I said, one of these days I'll get a better camera. But in the meantime, this will do. So, but usually before we end a show, we always, do like a little tiny collective. Did you want to do that again today, like we usually do?
Sure. I just need to go grab a deck. Oh, but
I thought you. Oh, never mind them. I'll just pull some cards for everybody. Let me put these in here.
Yeah, I usually have a deck with me, but I got so. Turn around.
It's called Fur Babies. You should her backstage.
It's fur babies. Oh my god! 2 dogs, 2 cats, and they're all being really naughty.
Let's see. So, collector for everybody for the day. All right, top card. What we are aware of: 9 of Swords. Ooh. So some of us may be having some difficulty sleeping at night, not getting enough sleep. Things are worrying us. Here, let me just put me on the. Can I just do this? There we go.
Oh yeah. There you go.
So this is a pit deck. So for people who don't like pit decks, like I tell Jackie, turn your eyes away so you don't your eyes don't burn out of your sockets. As it said. So the 9 of Swords, things that are keeping us from being able to relax, feel comfortable, be able to sleep at night. Sleep is really important. It helps us stay healthy. It helps our immune system. So making sure that whatever, we got some stuff going on here, but the underlying card is the Star. So underlying energy. So this may have to do with maybe not being able to achieve certain goals, dreams, or desires, but you have the Star, have that belief in yourself, in the universe. And if you have goals and dreams that you want to work on, maybe single them down to 1, no more than 2. And again, don't lose hope. Just make sure that you're getting plenty of sleep, rest, and try to channel those anxieties or worries into something creative. Anything that we do that's creative helps us lower, and of course for entertainment purposes only YouTube, but it is known that when people do something that's creative, relaxing, it helps us get grounded. It helps us with our overall health and stress. So maybe use art or your creative, whatever you find that's creative, that works for you, to help you as a coping skill to get you through those moments. So that's what I have. And let's see.
I give a little spiel about that too. The 9 of Swords with the star underneath as the shadow makes me think that a lot of us are letting our nightmares overshadow our hopes. And we need to stop doing that, because a lot of what our I mean, yes, the world's a little bit of a nightmare right now. We cannot, not say that. But if you're so focused on the nightmare that you're forgetting your hopes, I mean, what do you got then? So it's time to really focus on that star energy, reconnecting with your ancestors, your spirit guides, and letting their message flow through you into art, to song, into poetry. So I'm feeling like it's time, when the world gets dark, it's time for us to bring our light out. And that's usually through creativity, right? Painting, song, story. So that's the gist of what I got when you pull those cards.
Don't let those worries and anxieties steal you of your dreams.
Yep.
You know.
Don't let
And
your nightmares overshadow your hopes.
yes. And people in chat are saying, I know Beth, her dog Bodie had surgery and he's healing well, so that's wonderful. Jack said that she's been stressing out, hasn't been able to eat and relax. So hopefully you can find some relief today, Jackson. Give yourself some, TLC. And Maruta says that Daniel is also recovering. I believe she says from some surgery. So is Daniel a cat? Or am I making that up? And he's the cool cat that she's dating. So yes. So and Julie says, whoops, that resonates, words taken to heart. So because whatever things are going on in our life, in the world, don't let that diminish your light, and don't let that steal you of your dreams and your goals and stuff.
Well, and for the fact that I'm doing the Ace of Pentacles, it's just a reminder that we should always be planting seeds for the future.
Exactly. And be open to all those possibilities that are coming our way.
And don't be scared of those paths that lead you out of your comfort zone and into the world.
Yes. And Jack says, keep leading with love and light. It works. It does. So, Jonathan, you don't do much on your channel. I mean, from your lives.
I haven't been doing much.
Why?
I'm thinking about restarting my channel for doing some like comparison things, and I have some ideas. I just haven't really had a chance to like make it happen yet.
But you are with Linda, though, right?
Linda de Gonzalez. I usually read with her. Could be once a month, once every other month, depending. So that's really where I've been, and here with you, painting.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you for taking time out to hang out with me and paint, as always.
Of course. I mean, if it wasn't for you, I don't know if I would be painting right now.
Well,
this helped me like pause, take a time out, and actually get to play with the paints.
Right? Yes. It helps us with that inner child again, helps us stress relief, and taps us into maybe some of those dreams we had when we were younger that we might want to get inspired to pick up again, and to follow.
Right.
So and Jack says, thank you, Heather and Jonathan, for sharing your talents with us. Thank you, chatters, for being you. Love you guys, and that's wonderful. Yes. So tomorrow night I will probably be doing my Friday show. Again, I don't have a co-host with me, so it may be just me slinging it by myself, and that's okay. I should have a couple new decks to share tomorrow night. So, and then I'll be back Monday, with Nancy for Sacred Feminine, and it'll be on her channel next week. So, until then, everybody have a great rest of your day or our evening, as some people are going into dinner time and whatnot.
It's about 10:21 here, so.
So you're going until
lunch. Yeah. Although I'll probably go work out first.
Yeah. So, well,
Well, we-
enjoy working out, burn those calories, and we'll see everybody next time. Have a good one, y'all. Thank you again
Thank you, everybody. Aloha. Aloha.
Yep.